this morning motivation time. I was like, what's that sound outside? What's that sound outside? It's the whole Vegas Valley getting some rain. Isn't that amazing? The fresh rain. There's certain things out there in the world that just give us that feeling of alive, you know? If you don't know, now you know, kind of thing. There's certain things that give us that feeling of being alive, and I really appreciate life. And this morning I'm going to talk about how life affects us all. And we're going to get ramming into it. This morning, motivation brought to you by We Club. And I need to get my monkey tail. So that way I can get, so I can start smoking with you. We have a busy morning. Got stuff to pick up, stickers to do, flyers in an hour. And this morning, I was like, yo, there's my monkey tail. Monkey tail. Boom, baby, boom. Yes, bless. The hustle's real. I feel more grateful that my business allows me to sit here with you guys for a half hour while I roll my morning blunt. Because otherwise there's the Rise and Shine. I'm wearing my Rise and Shine shirt, but it's not shining, it's raining. And that's the truth of life. As I've been digging deeper and people going into social media worlds and the envy trap that it is and how thirsty we are and how everyone looks like they're having more fun than us. And the jealousy is real. And the only thing to combat more jealousy is we watch more. We watch other people live more than us. You know? Like they're the only ones out there in the world. We're not the only ones. There's everybody, bro. Everybody's out here doing something. Everybody's out here living. Maybe they're not recording, but they're out here living. Or they're over here scrolling, as we said yesterday, you know? Living over scrolling, bro. It's just not right to just kind of flick your way through life. You're going to have to get brave. And that's what I'm talking about this morning, our bravery. I wish I was much braver. Yeah, I wish I had talked to that hot girl yesterday. I wish I never yelled at my ex. And I wish I still had relationships with my siblings. I fucked it, bro. I was going to say how big of a mistake master I am this morning. And I was going to title this How I Fucked Up. But really, the truth of it is it's not just me. Like I posted this morning from my homie, showing each blunt having a name. Like one blunt was called depression, one blunt was called anxiety, one blunt was called panic attack, one blunt was called heartbreak. And I just realized that this is what we all gonna have to endure. You're all gonna have to endure a heartbreak. You're all gonna have to endure loss. We're all gonna have to endure depression. It's not like it just rains on me. And as the rain's raining in, as you can hear, you know, it's some of it, you want someone else to hurt along with you. It's masochistic. And the rest of it is an awareness that as much as we personalize our own turbulent traumas, we're not the only one with turbulent trauma. We're not the only one experiencing heartbreak. We're not the only one experiencing, although it feels like you're the only one watching the movie in the movie theater, there's more than just me. It's all of us. And that brings me some kind of solace, some kind of reprieve that it's not just me, but it also feels very real to me. So, you know, whether it's a 3D movie or it's I'm watching a movie, it feels real to you. You know, we experience things that way. We experience it like we're in the cockpit with the guys. Star Wars, anybody, we're living it with them. It becomes infectious. It becomes realistic. But the truth of it is, we have our own battle. All of us have our own battles that we got to fix. We got to get in there and get on it. There's not something that's like just coming over one person and you're the only person to ever get heartache, even though it feels that way. That's part of the life, right? Part of the life is knowing that you're not going to have lifelong, right? It's not promised. Every day is different for all of us, so we're all going to have to battle our way through it. And this is where I live. I live in a real world where not only do I fart, but I rise and I shine. You hear that? Boom, baby, boom. Let's motivate. I need to get into this day, but it's raining, so I'm going to let it pass by a little bit and smoke this blunt. I'm so grateful I don't have to run. My friend's event canceled, so she was like, yo, I need these flyers. Spent all day trying to give me these flyers, and someone canceled on her, and I had to say, that's life, right? These plans that we make, it doesn't even matter if it's a flyer, it doesn't matter if it's the Emmys, none of that matters. None of that matters. You know, what actually happens matters. What you actually do. Do you actually go for what you want in life, or do you actually actively let life happen to you? Are you to blame for your decisions, or you're at a whim of when the rain falls? And that's the question of the day. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it's going to have to be. I might just do this show. I wonder if I'll leave my Wi-Fi if I get on my 5G. Well, it's still raining, so let's just let the rain die down and I'll just finish the show. I was like, I gotta go get these, like I said, the girl canceled, I don't have to do anything, but let's just take it slow. Let's let the monsoon season hit. This is the changing of the seasons. This is it going like, hey, I'm not gonna be hot anymore, I'm about to be cold. Hey, don't worry about me, my shoulder hurts from the storm. I can feel it in my bones, Jones. I can feel it inside my shit. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. So I'm talking to everybody. We put some fish lotion on. Fish lotions. Fish lotions, y'all. Fish lotions. CBD lotions, Kush lotions. See that, baby? Let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna rub some on my, I'm gonna start to sweat too. Just rub some on the shoulders. Feel better. Anything to feel better. Anything to feel better. Anything to feel better. Anything to make it feel okay. You know? I think what we're all doing is anything to make it feel better than it does. You know, that's kind of how the addiction works. It makes you feel like it's a process that we can skip. As long as I feel good right now, shit, I could go get I could go get a shot of something and think that everything's okay because I swallowed a solution instead of finding one. And I think that's the biggest mark of our growing up, or people that know what's up, is keeping it real. You know, keeping it real with ourselves. Oh, feels so much better. Let me put some more on this side. Oh God, dude. I don't know what happened last night, but I feel like I've been tackled. You know, I feel like I've been straight up tackled. So anyway, when I'm done getting tackled and feeling the pain in my shoulders, oh yeah, my neck, I take a chance to reflect, but I'm not the only one in pain. You know, if nothing else, that's what really binds us. It's this thing that we all feel pain, we all want to feel loved, we all want to feel supported. You know, the lack of it makes us feel unhappy. Keeping it real. And how many of us do that? Looking for outside solutions, looking for someone to blame. I mean, that's how they operate. That's how my family operates, bro. Like, who did it? You know? Not let's fix it. It's who did it. You know, we gotta kill someone first. Before we come up with solutions, we gotta come up with sacrifices. We gotta come up with crucifixions. And that's what I've been saying about these situations. Like, it's not healthy looking for blame. I'm glad I didn't jump out in the rain. Let's get into it, shall we? Damn, mother. You know, there's sunshine all the way over there. That's some Vegas shit for you. And as monsoons accumulates, to the situation that is, the life situations. That's a real life situation. Rain rains on us all. Heartbreak on us all. You know, unplanned situations happening to us all. And I wanted to give people more of a, come on, stop being a bitch. You're not helping. There it is. Here I am. Failed miserably at many things. How many things I fucked up on, I can't even count. Yesterday I had a situation where someone was kind of talking a little shit. They're a friend of mine, but they were being a little snippy, and I was like, don't be that kind of person. You don't want to be like me, where I say things that I don't mean. Stay nice. People appreciate that more. They appreciate the genuineness than the combativeness, than the competition that's inside me. Bless up. That's how I am. I'm very competitive, and when I said yesterday, that's how I am. I don't want to be competitive because it makes me jealous. It makes me competitive. Ooh, that rain came in a little bit. Hold up. Rain splashing on me a little bit. Shoot. Hold up. Hold up. Monsoon rain. Let's get some shine going real quick. Let's get some shine on. Oh man, I can't tell you how much better my shoulder feels right now. It feels like it was tightening right here and here, and then just throw it on, and what is it, 2 minutes, and I'm already like, thank you. Fucking flying. Whew. All right, so let's shine some more. Let's shine in the rain and talk about why it feels like it's so personalized when it rains on us, but the truth is everybody's getting wet, everybody's getting heartaches, everybody's getting pain. Everybody goes through some kind of pain in their lives, and I'm just mad at myself because I wasn't more of a solution. I wasn't more of a helper. I'd like to think that I'm helpful in situations. Turns out I was being gasoline, and I'm a little embarrassed about that. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I always thought I was pushing the energy and pushing people forward and not wanting to be stagnant and change my life, and now I sit here with my own designs and my own brands and my own backpacks and my own weed and Billionaire Blunt and Weed Club and Monkey Tail and all these things were all a dream of mine. Kush Lotions, all a dream of mine. Now reality around me, and I don't enjoy the reality as much. That's where I want to be competitive in a happiness. Ooh, do you hear the rain let up? Happiness. That's where it's competitive. Am I happy with somebody? Am I pair bonded with somebody? It's not the fact that I just got heartache. What did the shirt say this morning? Don't trip over things behind you. I thought that was great advice. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured out how not to trip about my mistakes. I haven't figured out how not to beat myself up. I'm still a perfectionist. I wish the things had gone differently. I wish the outcomes were different, and I bet I'm not the only one that says that. I bet I'm not the only one begging for a rewind button. I bet I'm not the only one that's getting rained on right now. We're not the only ones. And I don't know if that makes me feel that much better, or that it needs to be fixed, or if that's just part of the human condition. We like to think everything's perfect. Make the flyers, hurry up, flyers in an hour, and then the chick cancels today. Bought them yesterday, paid for them, and now the chick canceled. So like half of her flyers not even worth anything. Life happens to us. You could be in love, about to have a baby, fly in from Brazil, and then get into a huge fight and lose it all. You can lose it all at any moment, actually. I get heart pains. I don't know when I'm going to die. I don't know when I'm going to pull Kevin Samuels and just die on all of you. I haven't got 1 million viewers to be popular enough to give a fuck about, but in these words, before I die, I like to learn or teach other people about what I learned, through years of depression and not having nothing and starting from the bottom and having dreams, but nobody believed in them, and not being the popular guy, and everybody just being judgmental, and I have like 3 people watching for 1 minute, and now it's all gone. I'm not popular. I didn't start my live and 7,000 people came in and were like jockeying me. I kind of like it. It's almost like my confessional, you know. I don't need a bunch of opinions of a bunch of different people. So I just needed the one person that needed the message to watch. And that it helped them. It's not just to watch, but to process another human being. Talk about psychology. Talk about it every morning, and I almost said morning, noon, and night, but it's not noon and noon. I talk about it all the time, but here on the show, when I'm doing this live and sharing myself with the world and sharing my reality and my experience, I'm just like, yo, this is real. You know, this rain is real for all of us. And it helps me because like we like to think that we're separate. We have separate teams, separate political views, separate homes. You know, we like to think that we're separate, but as soon as the fire hits your next door, you're not separate no more. As soon as the rain hits the roads, we're all slick. All of our tires, you know, all of us wanting to be noticed, all of us wanting to be complimented, all of us wanting to be loved, all of us wanting to have attention, all of us wanting to be listened to, all of us wanting to be understood. That's a lot, especially if you're still confused yourself, you know. I don't know what just happened to my life. This last year was almost like a big disaster for me. I thought I was about to leave the fucking earth. I was gonna have a son. I was gonna have the same birthday as me. I was gonna be married, and everything was gonna be okay. And like the rain brings, it's not okay. It's cyclical. It's seasonal. It's okay here now till you get hit by the bus later. You know? And like the girl was trying to go live, she was like, "Hey, where's my shirt?" Da 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 da. Before I got on the show, and she said, "I got in a big fight last night." Her friend started saying something. "Oh, come on, girl, come over here. Let's get in the pool. Take the day off. Fuck work." And she went, "I got in a big fight last night." And then by the time she said it a third time, you could tell what was really on her mind. She wasn't going on live to show off her titties. She wasn't going on live to hear everybody tell me she's pretty. She's going on live for her psychology. Literally wanting to feel like someone else understood so the pain in her brain doesn't develop into a bad habit, doesn't develop into another situation. And that's what ends up happening. We have pain in the brain. Instead of pain in the ass, we have pain in the brain. We have the way that we talk to ourselves. We have the diet of our minds and then a diet of our habits. So our minds are probably like me. I get on a lot of news channels. You know, once I've done flicking through everybody's personal stories, catching up with homies, tagging it up, you know. I do a lot of tagging when I was a kid. Now it's marketing tagging. MST was here. Can't stop it, you know. And it's also can't start me. You know, sometimes I can't start myself. Sometimes I can't stop myself. Sometimes I don't even know what myself is doing. And I'd love to say that my moral compass always points north, but that wouldn't be exactly true. I wish I never yelled at nobody. I wish I never hit nobody. It was a very shocking experience for me to feel that. I don't know how else to say that, but I mean, literally everybody was pounding on chairs, about 50 people in a room for a retreat that I went to, a BU seminar. And it just, I was done hitting people. I was done hating people. I was done judging people. And this made me judge myself less. And I started to see the equality. Like it was like, you know, for a long time, depression felt like a gray cloud that only rained on me. It only followed me and rained on me. You know, I'm the only one that ever been through heartbreak. I'm the only one that's depressed right now. I'm the only one that's heartbroken. I'm the only one that's lonely. Nobody cares. And we look into these worlds, into the abyss of social media and say, there's no one that cares down there. No matter how deep we go into the abyss and keep going and running out of air, running out of oxygen, and we wonder why we're drowning ourselves. The ultimate thing is that we do a preparatory thing. We like to prep ourselves. Like, let's earn up some money, let's fucking work out, and let's go get a significant other. That works on everybody. Let's get a little bit of change, let's go do something fun, and then I won't be so sad as I am right now. I won't be so wet. I won't be covered in this rain, this gray, this what do you call this, dude? What do you call this? This overcast. Thank you very much. And when you got the overcast weather on top of you, you're gonna feel cast out. You're gonna feel the gray. You're gonna feel the wet. You're gonna feel the weight of the weather. Dictates a lot of things on people. The weight of comparison, that envy trap that Instagram's been, and all of us thinking that man, I have this life. I need to work for it. As long as I have this, I'll be happy. As long as I have as much money as this dude and as many girls as this dude and the clothes like this dude, I'll be happy. And it's just like, I'd just be happy if I kept the love that I had. I was happy, you know what I mean? And sure, she had 2 kids, and sure, you know what I'm saying, like all that stuff. All right, but I was happy, and I think that's the hardest thing to find is to get away from our comparisons or, our misunderstandings, and see more of each other in there. That's what I wanted to bring home for this morning motivation. That, yeah, girl, I feel you in your pool with your big old titties and your pretty face, and you're asking for sympathy. I know what it's like. And even if it wasn't a pretty girl, this just so happens who gets clicked on, right? You know, what about the other people that don't get any attention? Half these dudes are sexless. Not even half, dude. 80% of the dudes are sexless. 30-year-old virgins. Like, how the fuck does that happen? And I'm like, I'm getting laid, and I don't think that's even possible. And it's like, I don't even want to just get laid. I want to make love. I want pair bonding. Not just a bunch of girls around me and take the photo and 7 girls and I'm the motherfucking man and they all want to be around me. How about the one that is me? That is my home. That is half of me. They say don't say that my better half, but I gotta play team ball with somebody, right? And that's it. That's that reign. Like, I haven't done it right. I haven't done it right. I should have more friends. I should have more girlfriends. Should have longer lasting relationships. Shouldn't have arguments. Shouldn't have fucking ever made a mistake in my life. That would have been nice. And that's just not the case. At all. It's going to rain, regardless of where you live. Eventually, the season's going to come. Ooh. Oh, this is so good. Oh, oh. What's funny is after I put the lotion on, my neck will actually let me crack, like it'll loosen up all those nerves, loosen it all up, and make me feel like I can crack my shit. It'll let me actually crack my neck. Those taut muscles holding on to the snap let go, and I can, That's another thing I do before I leave. I wanted to give everybody a kernel of truth. Shake your head. I mean, literally, shake your brain inside of it. Give it new effects and feelings. I don't want you to do it too often. I don't need you to get whiplash. I don't want you to get concussions. I don't need you to feel like a football player or a boxer. Your brain is very sensitive, so you don't have to shake it that hard, but people like literally shake it out. I wouldn't do it with my eyes closed either. That kind of hurt, but shake it out. Like, everybody's like shaking my head. Shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. A little salt shaker shake. That sprinkle of physiological response and actual physical motion. 1, I'm capturing my own attention. 2, I'm getting a physical response. 3, I'm getting a physical sensation. And 4, I got away from the other sensation that I was shaking my head away from in the first place. So that's what a lot of this is. It's just like stuck in a thought. Come on now. Come on. Like your cell phone on Facebook, it'll say, shake it. It'll say that. It'll say, shake your phone. If there's something wrong with it, shake your phone. Shake your phone, y'all. Shake your phone. Get it right, get it tight. And that's the world I want to live in. Where I can shake my head if I have an error in my mind. Does that make sense? Like when you have an error on your phone and they say shake the phone, it'd be nice to just shake our head. It is nice to shake your head and just go, not just a this is very, very subtle. This is complacent. This is just nodding. This is just, it's complacent. You're complicit. You're just going to go along with whatever the fuck the flow is. And hey, most of us are going to have to do that anyway. The rant's about to go away again. I'm almost done with the show. Got 5 more minutes. Besides for that, take control of you and your emotions instead of other people's saint. Like, get a clue, bro. I can't force them to love me. There's not enough festivals I can throw or blow to make anybody love me more. There's not any more shows I can do to get the 0 to go to 100 real quick. I do the show because I know, number one, I've been encouraged to do it, but this is me. I'm in the morning, I'm gonna smoke this blunt, have these thoughts anyway. Psychological, deep thoughts, deep kind soul. And in that, I share it. I share it with the world. Sometimes it's embarrassing. It's not all so polished up. It's not as perfect as I'd like it to be. It's nowhere near as cool as I think that I am. You know, just a man with a faulty heart, a broken heart, one that actually can break, has been broken, and has pain. I don't know how many days I got left, to be honest. I don't. You don't either. You don't either. Well, I mean, like me, seriously, I'm 42 and I got heart pains, and I'm like, damn, my grandpa died at 52. The beat is on. I got like 10 years to live. How do I shake it up? Even now, I can feel a little bit on me. So, you know, shaking it, shaking my head, shaking the thoughts out of it, shaking these fly off me, shaking away the drama, and I stop being the drama, right? That part, one of the homies called up and these hoes all was all drunk out of his mind, wanted to talk all this shit, and then just block. Good on all that. He blocked me, by the way. But I hung up on him. I was sick of hearing his shit. I didn't want his vibe. Whatever, pick it up. He was so narcissistic. It was all about him, all about what's on his vibe. Who would ever listen to, whoever he wore out, chewed out, said some nasty shit to, let his mouth run and be vile. The lizard tongue, saying the nastiest things about everybody. So that means that their mind is buckled, like really bad. And the other night, watching the neighbor yell at his girlfriend, I felt really bad. I was like, I've never thrown anything at my girl, and I definitely didn't call her names like bitch or smash anything. This kid was out of his fucking element. I'd like to snap him up and just show him what's up, but it's not my place, and I wanted her to be safe. And what's weird is I should have made my pregnant wife feel more safe, and I'm embarrassed, extremely embarrassed, that I acted similarly, that I've been there to a loved one, raising my voice, being aggressive, losing my shit, melting down, making other people unsafe, yelling, intimidating. I've done this, and I'm ashamed of it. It wasn't like I was seeing them like, how dare you? You know what I mean? I wasn't just watching. I was empathizing. I was like, oh my God, I should never yell at someone again. You can tell. I should never yell at someone again. And that's all of us. So next time you're out there being extra human, give yourself an opportunity to be more saintly. Give yourself an opportunity to share the love and the understanding. That's where I think the key is right there, is just knowing that we're not going to live. So, dude, you could die one day. We're in the argument. You could die one day. What the fuck does that have to do with the argument? Just the fact that this argument is just a lot of blown energy that'll dissipate. 5 years, it won't matter. 5 seconds, it won't matter. That's what I'm talking about. The flyers aren't even good till the next day. So that's the world that I live in. I live in this realistic world where motherfuckers be like a certain way, and we can be better. And that's your morning motivation. If you got anything out of this, like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Share it with a friend that needs it. We all need the understanding. And Lord knows I do. So go have a blessed day and let the rain go by. I'm high.